Hello, everybody. My name is Nick DeTiro. I'm professor of information technologies and computer science, Lakeland Community College. In this short little video, I want to introduce opportunities to veterans families, the greater military connected community in cybersecurity. You've probably heard this many times. You see it on the news, you read it on the internet. We're hurting for cybersecurity experts. There's a great demand for cybersecurity experts, and there are some really outstanding opportunities for veterans, prior military, even individuals that are still actively serving, maybe in the National Guard, to get involved with cybersecurity. So I'm going to introduce you to a couple sites. At the end of the video, I'll provide the links so you can go to them. I'll provide you some emails if you wish to go to that. So again, I don't want to spend a great deal of time on this video. This is again just a introduction, kind of a recruitment, maybe create some interest in cybersecurity. And at any time after the video, if you just want to chat with me, email me, just have additional questions, absolutely, my email will be provided there. Let's start by going up to my screen. And the first website I'm going to take you to, a little shameless plugging here. This is Lakeland Community College's Information Technology and Computer Science Center for Academic Excellence in Cybersecurity webpage. In the spring of 2022, Lakeland was designated by the Department of Homeland Security and the National Security Agency as a center for academic excellence in cyber defense. Remember the phrase cyber defense, it's going to come back in a little bit. This is kind of a jumping off point if you have initial interest in Lakeland cybersecurity program. Right now, one of our degrees, our operating system networking concentration, has been designated as a certified program of study in cybersecurity. And then hopefully by spring of 2024, our actual cybersecurity concentration will also be designated as a program of study under the Center for Academic Excellence. And what this basically means is we at Lakeland, we provided additional documentation to Department of Homeland Security, the NSA, and they verify that what we teach and how we teach it has merit, has value. So a lot of other schools may, and I'm not criticizing the other schools, but a lot of other schools may have a cybersecurity program. But we took that extra step to say we want the government, we want Homeland Security, the NSA to say what we're doing it right. And if you have additional information, here is some points of contact. That's me. There's my email address. There is the other primary instructor, Professor Sabicki, and even a generic cyber information email address you get it. And you can obviously request additional information. Another website that's related to Lakeland is our Veteran Center. Outstanding center. We moved it over to a high traffic area above our cafeteria. They did a really nice job. It's a very, very interesting center. A lot of pertinent information, not just for veterans, but veterans, family members, pretty much all the military connected students and individuals. They are warm, they are welcoming, they understand the needs of both the veterans and their families and their extended family. So I strongly encourage you to take the opportunity to stop in there, say hello if you have any questions. The website I want to bring you to now has no affiliation with Lakeland, but I think it has tremendous information and value. And that is this website here. And again, I will provide links to these websites. This particular website is created by the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. It's part of the U.S. government. This is a government-controlled website, and it is specifically designed for cybersecurity for veterans, answering questions, giving you additional information. Now, one of the very interesting things, they do talk about job opportunities, the number of cybersecurity jobs that are out there, potential salaries and stuff like that. And the government basically says that our prior military, our veterans, and even their families have a special niche that they can fill into cybersecurity, regardless of what branch you come from, regardless of what you've been trained in. The government says, hey, We've trained you in other areas before. We think these are wonderful opportunities now. Now, the nice thing about this particular organization is there is a lot of additional training opportunities that are free. Yeah. So you have the opportunity to take, and they're online or some virtual environments. They're free. Now, what is could be potentially really nice is some of those classes, if you were to take them and bring some kind of certification, and let me review it, let the school review it, there may be potential that those classes we would be saying, all right, you don't need to take them at Lakeland. We know you've met a certain criteria, and if that class happens to match a class that we teach at Lakeland, there may be the opportunity that we say, you don't need to take it at Lakeland, you're good to go. Also, if you're familiar with your training, you probably have something called a JST. That is basically a joint service transcript. That is all the classes and everything you've done while you were in the military. I have reviewed JSTs. Veteran Services routinely reviews JSTs. And what are nice is that many of the classes that you have taken as training do get credit for them at Lakeland. Now, not all of them is not a blanket service, but we do like to review those JSTs. I've done it for many years. I know Veteran Services has done it for many years. So even if you have some questions about other programs and you want somebody to look at it, I strongly encourage you to bring it in, stop on in, and we'll talk. But going back to this website, outstanding website. Now, one more website is this Cybersecurity Workforce Training Guide. Now, this workforce training guide is not specifically targeted at veterans. It's targeted at everybody who is interested in cybersecurity. So this is a generic cybersecurity framework training guide explaining some of the opportunities in cybersecurity. Now, if you remember, I said, cyber defense. So I'm going to jump to that page quickly. And in there, we have what they call protect and defend. It's a specialty area. It is the area in which Lakeland concentrates its effort. There's so many different areas in cybersecurity, but Lakeland concentrates its efforts in this protect and defend area. We talk about different cyber defense techniques, networking techniques, infrastructure, incident response, vulnerabilities, and assessments. All right, let me wrap some things up. Try to keep this video fairly short with additional links, not to overwhelm you with a great deal of information. In a minute, at the end of this video or before the credits of this video, you will see a bunch of links with QR codes. I strongly encourage you to reach out to us. We would love to talk to you. If you just want to talk about cybersecurity, fantastic. If you want to talk about opportunities in other areas for the veterans, please reach out to our Veteran Services. Now, I end all my videos with it's a little corny saying, but I firmly believe it. With that being said, let's go on and learn something.